Scottish rebel leader Sir William Wallace, is captured by the English and taken to London for trial and execution, 1305. The Montgolfier brothers' hot air balloon completes its first manned flight, carrying Jacques-Étienne Montgolfier and the Marquis d'Orléans, 1783. The June Rebellion, depicted in Victor Hugo's novel Les Miserables, begins in Paris, France, 1832. The first regularly scheduled Orient Express departs Paris, France for Istanbul, Turkey, 1883. The Selective Service Act is passed in the United States, authorizing the conscription of men into the armed forces during World War I 1917. World War II, the Battle of Normandy begins, as Allied forces land on the beaches of Normandy, France, in what is known as D-Day 1944. Elvis Presley introduces his new single, Hound Dog, on The Milton Berle Show, sparking controversy with his provocative performance, 1956. The Six-Day War, Israel captures East Jerusalem, including the Old City and the Western Wall, from Jordan, 1967. U.S. Senator Robert F. Kennedy is assassinated at the Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles, California, during his presidential campaign, 1968. The Suez Canal reopens for international shipping, after being closed for 8 years, 1975. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) reports the first cases of a rare pneumonia affecting gay men, later identified as AIDS, 1981. The Tiananmen Square protests in Beijing, China, end when Chinese troops and riot police clear the square, resulting in numerous deaths and injuries, 1989. Ronald Reagan, the 40th President of the United States, passes away at the age of 93, 2004. A transit of Venus occurs, where the planet Venus passes directly between the Sun and Earth, a rare celestial event that won't happen again until 2117-2012. The Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant ISIL captures Mosul, Iraq's second largest city, triggering a major conflict in the region, 2014. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Egypt severed diplomatic ties with Qatar, initiating a political and economic blockade, 2017. The United States women's national soccer team sets a record for the largest margin of victory in a World Cup match, defeating Thailand 13-0, 2019. NASA names its Washington, DC headquarters after Mary W. Jackson, the first African-American female engineer at the agency. 2020. The G7 summit begins in Cornwall, England, bringing together leaders of the world's 7 largest advanced economies to discuss global issues. 2021.